Oppenheimer, but
Yeah. Well, hello, folks. We're live on Thunder and Thursday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews, Beverage Rambles in Georgia. We're doing liquor or liqueur. Couldn't do Fandango Friday, sorry. Thought we were going to, but it didn't work out. So I've got a liqueur from Pennsylvania. Turn off the lamps so it doesn't make a glare. This is, and I'll turn them back on in a minute. This is something called Pennsylvania Dutch, which y'all probably heard about their eggnog.
Yep.
But they've been putting out a lot of new liqueurs the last couple of years, and this is their peaches and cream. And it's about $14.99.
Oh.
So they're kind of expensive, but I'm trying to get it to focus. I bought it because I never had it before, and it's made with real peaches, peach pulp. You know what I'm saying? Peach pulp. It's made with rum and dairy cream from Pennsylvania, and that's where it says new on the label. So I don't know how many people have had this. I looked for video reviews. I couldn't find any video reviews. So there it is from Pennsylvania Dutch. I don't know if you've ever had any of their products, Jean-Pierre.
I've heard of it, but never had it. No, unfortunately, no.
It's pretty good in coffee. That's the main thing. Like you pour it at the bottom of the coffee cup. You pour coffee on top of it.
Right.
As far as sipping on,
yeah,
I don't like too much.
Anything eggnog and stuff like that. I just would that be considered? Is that be considered eggnog? Is that considered eggnog?
No, it's got no
like
eggs.
A cream liqueur, right?
Yeah, it's just cream, no eggs, just cream,
okay.
sugar, rum, peaches.
Like Kahlua, right?
Yeah, but it peaches instead of coffee. Now, man, I wish Claude Diamond would join, but he never. Oh, there's Claude.
Claude, how you do?
Gentlemen, my internet's fixed.
All right,
good.
Finally.
Had 5 Xfinity trucks outside on my road here.
Wow.
Amazing.
I know you went through hell with that, but anyway, here's what I got. And now, Jean-Pierre, we're going to bring you in, Claude, in Columbia, Colorado. It's not in Columbia.
Just what I have tonight, 11 Jones. This is their premium blended American whiskey. Comes in at 80 proof, so it's 40% ABV. And I'm gonna pour a small amount tonight. I'm not going anywhere, and this will probably be. I'll do a couple of sips, and that's about it.
Yeah, and Jean-Pierre, you watched my blended Sazerac blended whiskey taste challenge earlier today, right?
Yes, I did. Yes. Remember, it's about the team. It's the team.
Yeah, they put it. Yeah, the team. That's right. It was all about the team. They put out some interesting products. You know, they're not all the same, but they're cheap. They're cheap. So I'm going to go put this back in the fridge.
This was from Glen. You said with Grand Legacy, right?
Yeah, it was Grand Legacy
versus
going up against. It was Grand Legacy going up against. What was the other one I have that I've been doing? What was it? I can't remember. Classic Club.
Okay. Yeah. 11 Jones, I believe, is a Sazerac company. I believe, or I could be wrong. Let me take a look. Could be wrong. Yeah. Bottled by Brookstone Distilling Company, Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah. So I'm thinking that's an alias for.
They use so many aliases
for Sazerac.
And it's allowed, as long as they register it with the U.S. government, they can use 1 million. You know, it's unlimited. They have what U.S. government calls it assumed names.
Yep. So I'm trying to get the website up right now and see ownership and all that good stuff. And 11 Jones, and
there's no website.
No, okay. But it's owned by Sazerac, correct?
Found some trademark information. Here's what I found out. You want me to show this on a screen share?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Drop it.
And then we'll bring in Claude. So they filed on November 7, 2017. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a status date, 2015. And it was first used in commerce on January. We don't know the exact date, but in January of 2017. And it is owned by
Sazerac.
the Sazerac Brands LLC. So it's a Sazerac product. But they don't put that on the label. They'll use some, like you say, some alias name. But it's a Sazerac brand. And I don't know why they don't, but it might say, if you look on the bottleneck, it might say, we love to hear from our customers. And it'll probably show you how old it is. It'll probably show you the age statement. So carefully examine the neck, and it should say if they're using any grain neutral spirits. It should give you a date.
It says on the side, age 36 months. Mineral, mineral. Neutral spirits distilled from grain.
What's the percentage?
75%.
Okay.
Spirits distilled from grain.
All right, so it's 25% straight bourbon and 75% unaged corn spirits, aged for 3 years. Okay. Probably coming from Buffalo Trace. Okay. And you paid about $18 for that handle?
$18 for it, yeah. Glass bottle right here, everybody. Glass. Dave, you're watching. Glass bottle.
Right. Let me put that in the banner.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I found a review, okay. Honest Booze. Managed the whiskey is owned by, Sazerac Distillery from Kentucky. The review, blah, 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 blah. 11 Jones Cave in Louisville, Kentucky, which is used as a base for bank robbery or whatever. But anyway, so I'll give my thoughts on this whiskey.
Okay, so what does 11 Jones stand for? Is that some kind of meaning? Does 11 Jones have a meaning?
Something about a robbery, See by some of the pictures, got guns down the bottom, and it had a cannon, and anything about looting.
So it's probably like a slang. It's probably like a slang term for something.
Yeah.
Okay, now you ready to bring in Claude?
Right.
Hello. I went to another liquor store. It's funny. I'm in a little mountain town. We have nothing but the restaurants and liquor stores here. That's it. And one McDonald's. Just one, no Walmart or anything else. And I went into my favorite store and I said, let me get something I enjoyed, something I haven't had before. I like to experiment. And I found good old Bullet. I've had their old fashions, but I've never had their Manhattan cocktails. I'm kind of like Elbow on this stuff. I love these premix things if they're good. And the old fashioned was delicious. And this is one. This is a 750 milliliter, and this is glass to keep Dazzling Dave happy.
Right.
On here. So, and this thing is heavy. I mean, this is a thick glass bottle. This is not a thin bottle, and I might embarrass myself here. Not get this. There we go. Nice little plastic thing here. And here's my beautiful little. I think the glass makes the drink, gentlemen. You got to have the right glass for a cocktail, right?
Yeah, that's a good rocks glass.
I have a rocks in here, and I threw in a few cherries, and they do have some caramel food coloring. It's 37.5% alcohol. By volume, is that the right terminology? Yes. On here, oh boy, you can smell it. And this is made with their straight rye whiskey, sweet vermouth and bitters. What is straight rye whiskey? Is that the pure? You guys?
Well, we're going to get into that when we come back around. We'll get into.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice-
Okay,
Good,
listen. I'm
nice smell.
trying to see.
Look at that. Come on. You guys out there on YouTube and stuff, tell me you wouldn't want this right now after a long, hard day. This is a good cold weather drink.
I probably would like it.
Are you going to a game tonight or tomorrow?
Not tonight. I wouldn't be doing this if I was going tonight.
My wife is my Uber driver. I can go to a restaurant and drink as much as I want. And
Yeah, but it's not about the drinking. It's just about the whole deal of going to the games and going through all the aggravation.
yeah. Is it nearby?
Well, 32 miles, if you want to call 32 miles nearby.
I would call that a schlep. That's a drive.
Yeah, it's kind of a, but what am I going to, the lady sent me the text and said, would you go, do you want to go with me to the game? What do you think? I'm going to tell her no.
Oh, yeah. Going to games are fun.
No,
Especially
you stay at home alone and I'll just, with your mother who's sick, and I'll just go to sleep early. No, she got to take care of her mother. So, you know, and she got a good deal on the tickets because it's real estate night.
excellent.
Realtor, you know, where the realtors get a deal, you know.
Are you going to pay $13 for a 18-ounce plastic cup of Coors?
No, it's free happy hour. So apparently the drinks are free.
Wow.
I love free.
Because I do not go to games and pay $9 for a cup of beer. I don't do that. I don't need to drink. I drink for enjoyment. I don't drink for necessity. In case you think that, folks, I don't. Okay, so I poured this, and it's milky and kind of beige color, because that's what these cream liqueurs look like. Beige. There you go. You can see it. It's made with real Pennsylvania dairy cream. It's made with peaches, yellow peaches, and some other peach extract, and a lot of cane sugar, and that's it. So and rum, and the liquor is rum. They use one of their rums. This is an old company, been around since 1884, and so now I'll give it the aroma. To me, these are better to put at the bottom of the coffee cup and pour the black coffee on top, but I'm drinking it neat tonight out of the fridge. Okay. It smells like peaches and cream. Like their descriptions always match the aroma and flavor. That's one good thing about Pennsylvania Dutch. Whatever it says in a bottle, that's how it's going to smell and taste. Okay, cheers, taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Now, the body is very thin, so it's watery. If you think this cream liqueur is going to be thick and viscous, forget it. It's watery.
Really?
Whether that's a good or bad thing, I don't know. I don't know what they're supposed to be like. It's sort of like creamer, except it's real cream, which is why it's $14.99 a bottle. Tastes like peaches. Tastes like a lot of sugar. And you don't really taste the rum. I don't know. They might be using white rum, which is less flavorful or something, but I don't know. But it's certainly enjoyable. Now I think I'm going to add a little cinnamon to it because it wouldn't hurt, right? Do y'all think that's a good idea? Okay.
Go ahead.
So we'll
Welcome on the wild side. Yeah.
put a little cinnamon, and now it smells like cinnamon. All right, taste again. Tastes like everything I just described with cinnamon added. So I would recommend it. And this company is extremely popular. If you go to any store around here during the holiday season, you're going to see Pennsylvania Dutch, Pennsylvania Dutch, Pennsylvania Dutch, 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 repeated. Yeah. And they never discount it either. It's never like when the Christmas is over, and New Year's is over, they cut the price. No, they never lower the price. They just keep it on the shelf till it sells. So that's telling me it's popular. So I'm going to give it a good score when I come back. Now, Jean is going to tell us about this very interesting Sazerac obscurity blended whiskey.
Of course, it's called 11 Jones, and it mentions on the back of it the story of 11 Jones Cave. So, Jay, if you want to take a look and do some research on that and what it says there. But I have 11 Jones Premium American Blended Whiskey. Premium Blended American Whiskey comes in at 80 proof, so that's 40% ABV.
Wait, before you go on, let me show the what I forgot to show the screen share with my product, and then I'll show your product. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this real fast. So here's the Pennsylvania Dutch.
Good thing Dave isn't here.
Oh, he would be on my back.
Oh, look at that.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Look at that beautiful picture of peaches on that nice glass. Compare that marketing to that one questionable photo. Who showed that photo yesterday with the two guys? And I made a comment.
Yeah, right, with their legs
arms, whatever. Yeah.
I mean, this company, whatever you feel, that's a smart looking picture.
And then they have recipes for cocktails, and then they show all their other creams, like their chocolate cream, which is coming next on my channel. I have a bottle unopened in my fridge.
Look how good that looks.
That's skilled marketing.
Yeah, it brings out the emotion, the senses. You're dying to put a straw in that milkshake there.
Yeah, and then they go on about how it's all about farms in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. What was the name of that? Very nice. Very nice.
It's all Pennsylvania cows, Pennsylvania farm dairy cream. So anyway, I'm sorry, Jean, I forgot to show
No,
that.
it's fine. It's fine. So strawberry vanilla cupcakes, that'll use that Pennsylvania Dutch cream, you know.
Is it real cream, Ron, or some
real? It's real Pennsylvania dairy cream with a load of sugar, enough sugar to give you diabetes in one night.
Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
I will try to dilute it by adding more of this. I don't know. So anyway, as I said, 11 Jones is what I have tonight. Premium blended American whiskey, 40% ABV, so it's 80 proof. This is the story about 11 Jones Cave. So if you want to take a look at that story, Jay, I'll go ahead and read what I got. So 11 Jones, the 11 Jones brothers, I guess. The taste, it's some sugar and caramel. It has an aftertaste of, doesn't really say an aftertaste much. It's just basically caramel and vanilla on the nose. It's a slight burn since I've been sipping on this a little bit. So I'm just going very light tonight on this. You know, just want to get some rest. Mixability. This website, one website I'm looking at it, you can mix it with something, but best is like on the rocks with a little water, whiskey and Coke, probably be cheap, better. And then it has a website, the Sazerac website, which basically owns them. So I mentioned at the top, 75% neutral spirits, distilled from grain, aged 36 months, so 3 years. Here it is. Let's have at it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. L'chaim.
Nice whiff. A little buttery down the end. You get the caramel, you get the vanilla. It has a little slight burn. Some of that wood. It's also maybe from the barrel where it's stored in. I mean, it's $19.99. I bought this glass bottle, and I'm probably not going to drink all of it. I'll give it to my brother. I don't know. I just my brother's name popped up, but I don't know.
So you don't like it?
I do like it. It's
but you're ready to give it away.
Yeah, you could say that. You know, I would say this is more of a mixer than anything. with Coke and Sprite, ginger ale, which is what I got. You know.
So the product they're claiming is expertly and artfully blended American whiskey matured only in select barrels. So they're claiming that it's like expertly blended and it's really fabulous. But
yeah, I mean, this is something you probably have. They probably use this as a mixer, you know, for cocktails. You know, like a Manhattan, or you know, you want to get the, you know, if they like they always say when you go to an Italian restaurant, the house wine. You know, sometimes the house liquor, you know, might be this for the price, but
so you're not too thrilled with
I
it?
mean, it's okay. It's not early times. It's not Four Roses. You know, it's not Old Charter. I mean, it's decent for American blended, but I'm sure, like you said, just blended with all these different whiskeys they added. It's okay. Ain't great. So
There's probably a reason.
It's more for a mixer than anything, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason. There's a reason it's $18.99.
Yeah. So, but I love the look of it. I love the bottle size, but yeah, it's not something I would buy again. But like I said, I glad I got this.
You would not give it as a wedding gift.
No, I wouldn't. If I did, they'll probably talk back behind me like, how the hell we let this guy into the wedding?
Yeah.
You invited this SOB? What?
So it's just so basically it's an inexpensive blended Sazerac whiskey that's out there, and you can buy it if you want to. But if you don't buy it, then you ain't lost anything.
Again, if you have it poured into a bottle, so again, if you're making mixed drinks with this, like I said, Coke and soda, or ginger ale and whiskey, I think this would be it. And I got some ginger ale in here, or basically do a tea. You know,
but you're probably not going to sit by the fireplace sipping on it, thinking about the events of the day.
No, I know it would be Jack, it'd be Jim Beam, it will be early times, very old Barton probably, which is a lot better than this.
But not 11 Jones.
But not 11 Jones, yes. So,
right,
it's going to be favorable. My score is going to be favorable. It won't be dismissive. It'll be respectful.
Okay.
To this
now,
brand.
Claude
has the Bolete crafted cocktails.
Yeah. In this monster 750 milliliter heavy. I'm not kidding you. This is like a 5-pound weight. This thing.
What is the ABV on that?
37.5, 75 proof, 750 milliliter. Best enjoyed straight up over ice, which I think is real important with this.
You said 37.5?
37.5.
Bolete Manhattan cocktail 37.5. Okay, so they're not skimping on alcohol. Okay.
No, well, I like a lot. I usually like I like ice, and the great faux pas of the world is putting ice in your beer sometimes in the summer, but I do it. I just like a cold drink, and I put a lot of ice in this glass, and the smell coming off it is fruity. It's definitely. You're getting a fruity smell from it. I don't know if that's from the vermouth or the bitter. Probably the bitters. Bitters are derived from orange, I believe. You're definitely getting that orangey, fruity smell off of it. So I'm going to take a sip here.
Okay. Now you were asking about straight rye whiskey. Straight rye whiskey, vermouth and bitters. Okay.
What does that mean?
So straight rye means it has to be at least 51% rye. You can use other grains. You can use barley. You can use corn. You can use wheat. But it has to be at least 51% rye. Also, it has to be aged in charred, new, never before used, charred oak barrels for at least 2 years. So you cannot go less than 2 years. So then, and it cannot have flavoring added. It cannot have coloring added. So it has to be pure pure rye whiskey, no flavoring or coloring. And so then they're mixing it with the sweet vermouth and the Angostura bitters and the other flavors, and they're getting that 37.5% alcohol. Okay, you got the floor, Claude.
But real quick, I just took a sip. It's the word that comes to mind. This is a strong drink. This is a real drink. Okay. You know how sometimes you get a watery drink, or it's just. This is a real drink. It's pungent. The smell coming off it is strong. It's just nice to smell this. It's perfumey. It is spicy. I don't know. Is that the rye, Ron? I guess it is.
Yeah, rye is spicy. Here's the rye whiskey they're using. Yeah.
And Bullet makes it's good stuff. I mean, it's they have this whole and this is produced by Bullet Cocktail Company, Genevieve, Missouri, made with straight rye whiskey distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. Okay, I think we've talked about that. Before. It's a real drink. That's if I had to describe this in less than one sentence, it definitely, you want a lot of ice in this drink. This would be a great cocktail at a social event or before a nice dinner. I like a real cocktail before a nice dinner. A lot of times. It is made with whiskey, vermouth, and bitters. It is. I can't taste the char. When you say char, I assume you mean like a charcoal, like a burnt flavor to it. And it's just delicious. It's very strong. Some people might even want to add more ice, maybe even a little water to it or something. They did not skimp on the whiskey on this. I got to give them credit. I mean, you really, this bottle, this was $26, okay? But this will last a while, and I'll give my score, but I'm enjoying this, but definitely a sipping. If you like Manhattans or old fashions, this is a wonderful sipping drink.
Yeah.
Yes, I'd like to try that, and I see it everywhere. I just haven't, I haven't bought it, but
it's a little pricey too.
Yeah, I might buy it.
Yeah. Can I just throw inside? When I go to liquor stores, I wander around. I like to look at prices and value and everything. And here in Colorado, in a little town, we pay probably 2-3 times what you guys in Louisiana. I'm always making fun about how you get your liquor for free.
Yeah,
there.
Louisiana, yeah.
Yeah. And I saw beverage ramble.
Yeah, clear the camera. So
yeah, that was loud. Okay, you saw what? No?
I like blended whiskeys. We've talked about that. I like Famous Grouse and stuff. One of my old favorite blended whiskeys is good old Dewar's White Label, which was always tell me if I'm wrong. It was always a lower. It was good and it was lower priced. I saw a small one of these. What is it? Not seven. I guess a 7. Would it be a 750? Yeah, I guess it was a 750. And I saw it for $27 today. And I thought that's a little. Did that whiskey go up in price?
Yeah, it must have, because usually it's running around 18.
Yeah. It's always been a good value, and maybe I just was at the wrong store, and they're gouging the tourists and stuff. But
probably, yeah.
Man, I mean, when Dewar's is going for that much money, almost $30. That's something. That's inflation. That's inflation, baby.
Something's wrong if that's the case.
Yeah, that was the bottle. And that's just a good old blended Scotch, Never go wrong with Dewar's.
I know. I have a bottle and I've been enjoying it. Now, but Dewar's makes some extremely expensive whiskeys. Like, for instance, here's one that you will not buy for $30. You will not buy it for $300. It's Dewar's Double 37-year-old blended malts Scotch whiskey. I hope you got a good credit rating when you buy this, because you're going to need it, unless you got cash on hand.
Can I share a quick story that was in our local newspaper today? This happened in Aspen, Colorado. Some guy goes into a bar. He runs, I don't know how he did this. It was in the newspaper. He ran up a $7,500 bar tab. He bought a very expensive bar. Yes. I'll run and get the article if you guys want to see it. A $7,500 bar tab by himself from the article. And then he skipped out. The police caught him, and the police caught him. He lives in Michigan, and the judge and they let him out on his ROR for a $1,500 bond, $1,500. So he's going to Michigan. They're not going to extradite him for the other $6,000. Can you imagine running up, and only in Aspen could you run up a $7,500 bar tab, because it's all. I mean, it's a rich person's place, you know.
Sound like insanity to me.
I'll run and get the article if you want to see it.
Yeah, I know. I hear about those kind of things. At least you didn't jump over the fence and try to jump over the railing and try to attack the judge like in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but he runs up the bar tab. He skips out. Somehow they found him, because Aspen is it's a small town, really, you know, and a lot of movie stars and famous people, and they caught him. But they gave him a $1,500 bond.
He didn't go to Wyoming or a neighboring state, you know.
I'm glad they caught him, and I hope he pays the whole amount. $7,500 for a night at the bar. Yeah, what fun. I'd rather stay at home and play Monopoly for free. All right, now, so as far as the Pennsylvania Dutch, I like it. I'm not exactly like, oh, I can't believe it. It's so great, because I get it. You know, it's cream, sugar, peaches, rum. I don't think it's that fascinating, but then of course nobody made me buy it either. So I'll give it an A. I mean, it's good. I'm glad I bought it. I wouldn't buy it again, but mainly that's because I'm buying everything else that I got to find that's new. So I'm gonna go with 93 out of 100. I think that's fair, an A. Excuse me. We can't do Fandango Friday tomorrow night because there's something going on. So then Sunday we'll do
Stout Sunday of the year.
Stout Sunday. First Sunday of the year I have a stout. I don't know which one I'm going to bring. I have about 4 of them to choose. So Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern. Sunday. Next Wednesday is what is next Wednesday? Strong ales?
Yeah, strong ales. Yeah.
Yeah, any strong ale. So if it's an ale and it's strong, you can bring it.
I can bring. I know I'm trying to find Arrogant Bastard Ale. That's what I'm going to bring.
That'd be a good choice. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's one of the best ones.
Oh yeah, it's died and it's dead in Louisiana. You know now.
It's a legend in San Diego.
Oh yeah, it's a legend. So that's what I have to say about the peaches and cream. I'll drink the rest of it in my coffee, and then in about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks, I'll bring the chocolate. I'm sure it'll be the same thing. It'll be cream, sugar, and of course, chocolate. And that was $14.99. And then, what the hell?
So got
boy, look what showed up on.
Whoa.
Hermano Montenegro.
Amaro Montenegro. This is from 1885. It's produced in Italy. It's a bitter evening drink that people in Italy drink for their tummy, if their tummy is upset. And as far as blended whiskey, Jean, would you like to see a blended whiskey that you will never see on the Jim Beam website?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, folks. I got to put the lamp off. You will never see this on the Jim Beam website, but I bought it Tuesday, and I got a whole liter bottle. And I asked the guy, I said, what's the price for this? He rang it up. He said, $9.99. I said, okay, I was just checking. I'll put it back on the shelf. He said, you want it? What are they selling it for? I said, well, another store has it for $7.99. He said, okay, $7.99. It's a new year, so I bought this liter bottle for $7.99. This exists.
You're so cruel.
Beams 8-star.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
wow.
Yes,
$8.99.
No,
Wow.
seven. No, it's $7.99. Actually, $7.99.
Oh.
And the ABV is what?
80 proof.
Okay.
It's a blend, just like you have. 75-25. It's bottled in Kentucky. But Jim Beam, if you go on the tour at Jim Beam and you say, "Hey, what about that 8-star?" They're going to say, "Could we get some security in here?" And like Sean knows, they're going to tell you, you could leave now if you like. So
Right.
Jim Beam doesn't talk about this product.
Why not?
It's like Fight Club. They don't talk about it. We don't talk about
okay.
Fight Club.
Is that just to keep up the mystique?
It's because they're embarrassed that they make it. But
That's interesting.
it's really cheap, Jim Beam. But it's not even called Jim Beam. It's just called Beams, and it's
Okay.
yeah, it's like yeah.
But it's made by Jim Beam.
It's
Yeah,
it's like Natty Daddy from Budweiser.
Yeah, they're like yeah, they don't want to talk about it. But I bought it, and I'm
It's like AB InBev. They don't want to talk about Hurricane or King Cobra.
If you go to St. Louis, Missouri, and you say, "What about Hurricane?" They'll be like, "Okay, you can leave now." You know, security. We need security, please. All right.
All right. So I'm going to give 11 Jones here. I'm going to be fair. I'll give it a. I'll give 11 Jones an 83 out of 100. I mean, it's. No, take that back. Take that back, Jay. Put that down. I would put 81 out of 100. I'm being respectful.
Oh, wow. I really got to try this thing. It sounds terrible. Okay.
81 out of 100.
Well, I mean, 81
it's a B minus.
Give it to your brother. It's a gift for your brother.
Yeah, and it's something to have, people look at Canadian, like Old Thompson, Canadian whiskey, kind of the same in that same category.
Well, Old Thompson is from America.
Right, Old Thompson American, kind of in that same category. Very inexpensive, cheap. It's a good mixer. I would say mix it with this, but drinking it straight, I wouldn't do it. And so I'm going to put this back, and I'm not going to bleep with this, screw with this, or as they say, luck with this. You put the L and put the F.
In other words, you're not going to drink it.
Yeah, so I'll leave it. If my brother comes in to visit, has some worries, he needs to get something off his chest, then all right, bro, let's talk. Here you go. So that's what my views on that. I got 2 videos up right now. Latest, I just did the Arches Southside Amber Lager, and did of course the Taiwan beer. Those are the 2 latest ones that I have on my channel right now.
Yeah, well, at least this whiskey didn't score a 68.
No, and I'm sure there are whiskeys out there that have scored lower or scored that same way, Jay. I'm sure. So, so what I have coming up to review, of course, Stout Sunday. I'll be joining you at 10:30 a.m. Eastern, 7:30 a.m. Pacific. I have my stout already, the Boulevard Dark Truth Imperial Stout. I got that.
I've had it,
and this is quite good. That's is at 9.7%. So. Perfect stout for a Sunday morning. Yeah, so Bigfoot got coming up to review the barley wine style. Looking forward to trying that. Of course, this is the 2024 editions. Yay.
Well, when David saw that, David was so angry when he saw that because we have not
angry, or I think he might have had a heart attack. And like, what?
Yeah, because we haven't seen that around here.
Yeah, so you got that. I got from Victory the Juice Monkey Hazy Imperial IPA.
I love the label design on that.
Yeah, so Victory.
Look at all that fruit.
Yeah, I hate the fact that Victory left Louisiana 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Ask
I know you
yourself
said
why.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
said you
know.
had this, Jay, and you weren't too thrilled with it. The Kentucky.
No, I like the vanilla. I like the
Barrel.
cream ale. Yeah, the cream ale. I wasn't too thrilled with the vanilla stout, but the cream
Yeah.
ale's good. Yeah, the cream ale's good.
This is at ABV is at 5.5%. So
No, that's a good one. No, I like that.
we got that one, and I have 2 imperial stouts. I've shorty. This is the Wicked Weed Brewing, based out of Asheville, North Carolina. This is their milk and cookies imperial stout with golden raisins, cinnamon, and vanilla.
I guarantee you, I never saw that in Louisiana.
Yeah, so Wicked Weed, Asheville, North Carolina. I'm sure when you go back to North Carolina, Claude, you'll probably see some of this.
Yeah,
Wicked Weed stuff.
yeah. What store would that be in? Harris Teeter or Lowe's?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
The ABV is at 8.7, as you can see right there.
Oh,
Those are killer cookies, baby. 8.5.
Yeah. That looks nice.
And the last stout I got from Left Hand, based in Colorado, Claude, the Nitro Candy Cane Peppermint Milk Stout.
Oh yeah, I'd buy that in a minute.
Left Hand Brewing Company has a great reputation.
And
in
the
Colorado.
ABV is 9.5%.
Oh yeah, I'd buy that. I'd buy that.
I bet there's a lot of sugar in that.
Probably. More likely. So I know the weather's supposed to be pretty bad in the Northeast this week. I think Saturday into Monday is supposed to get some storms, heavy snow. Might affect travel, people going to the airport trying to travel across the country. But the weather here is supposed to be a little chilly this weekend. Might get some rain. But so I have some stuff to review this weekend. So everyone, it's a new year. Enjoy the weekend. Have fun. Don't overdo it. And welcome to
overdo it a little. Overdo it a little.
Yeah, just a little, but as long as you're responsible and you're at home. So
there you go.
There you go. That's it. And yes, I will find American Angry Bastard Ale for Wednesday show, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific for Strong Ale.
Yeah, arrogant, not angry.
Arrogant. Sorry. Or some other strong ale. So
yeah, any strong ale is fine.
No malt liquor. Hey.
As long as it's a strong ale.
It's 8.5%. A doppel, or
wait a minute. Let's get this straight. If you look on the can or you look on the bottle and it says ale,
right,
and it's 7 or 8 or 9%, then ipso facto, it's a strong ale. Okay, Claude, yes, that would be a strong ale.
Okay. All right. So I'll have something for next Wednesday. All right.
That would be a strong ale.
There you go. Well, I like pre-mixed drinks. I think Elbow and I are the pre-mixed drink guys. Maybe we're just lazy drinkers. I don't know. I love these. They're made. They're well, a good company with a good whiskey. It's just easy. Pour it over ice and you got a nice drink. No fuss, no mess. You pay a premium price. This is delicious. I have been sipping this. I topped it off, to be honest here. Transparent, as the kids say. It's delicious. It's just a nice sipping drink. I would definitely add a lot of ice to it. It is a strong drink, and that's usually a lot of these pre-mixed drinks in the old days. What was the one company that, Ron, you'd know this? They made these little cans of pre-mixed drinks. Remember those guys? Club. Were they real? What were they? Grain alcohol drinks?
No, it's real. No. They're still made. They're still on the market. It was real liquor, but I mean, might have been cheap, but it was real. It's still around. I can buy Club.
I haven't seen them in a long time. I remember those little, what were they? 6-ounce cans, Beverage Ramble.
Yeah, 8.9, something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
And they were great if you just were in a mood for a cocktail and you just wanted one and come home from a long, hard day and pour it over ice. And it was a nice sipping drink. This is a very nice drink. I always rate my drinks. Would I buy them again? That's one of my contingencies. I definitely buy this again. The one hesitation is it's it's a little bit pricey on that. So if you're celebrating or you had a good week financially, this would be a nice drink to have. I'll give this a healthy 93.
Okay.
I would definitely buy this again. This just ran upstairs and I got this. This is our local little newspaper in town. They still do newspapers in little small town America.
Yeah, I still get my newspaper, but it's a ripoff. But yeah, I get it.
It's free. They give this away for free. They don't even charge for it.
No, I pay for mine.
And I just wanted to show you guys who weren't thinking I was being affected by the alcohol or anything. Come on. Michigan man reportedly skips out on nearly $7,000 Aspen bar tab released on $1,500 bond. That was a nice judge, because I don't think they're going to extradite the guy for the balance of that. So he got a $7,500 bar tab for $1,500. Now he went.
But if he ever goes to Colorado again, he gets pulled over for a traffic violation. He's going to have an attachment.
Yeah, listen, you're arrested and you skip out. That's on your credit and all kinds of things, all kinds of government computers. Oh, look at that! You found the club.
Yeah, club screwdriver. Yes.
I have not seen that. Tell me, can you guys still buy that? I have not seen
No,
it.
I don't think that thing's been made. No.
Yes, I can get it. I can buy it.
Really?
I can go right now and buy it tonight.
Wow.
What? Club Tails?
No, the club. What I'm showing, the little cans. Okay. The little cans. I can get the club. I can get screwdriver, Manhattan. I can get Harvey Wallbanger. I can get Bloody Mary. I can get any of those, and they're like, look at it, says made with Smirnoff vodka. Yeah, I can get the club. I can get it. Yeah.
And look how smart that ad is. That beautiful wet orange there. Okay. There's a little seductive stealth marketing in there, but it basically, you see the fruit and everything else, and it makes you want to have it, doesn't it?
I never had the club.
Neither had it, but I did see it. Now, Jay, you had that picture back of Club Tails. You take a look right there. So I picked the club. That's a little bit.
Yeah, Club Tails is a little different, but this is the club. This is the club, and it's still made. I think Sazerac bought it. No shock. But yeah, that's it. Screwdriver, 15% alcohol. It's made with a real rum, vodka, bourbon. Yeah, it's still around. It's still around. Now, I didn't say it was popular. I say it's still around.
Oh, God. Yeah. Give me the club. The club. That looks like an actor. It's not John Goodman, but that's, Carl.
But it gets your attention, right?
This is the club whiskey sour.
I've got to find now. I'm so tempted to go and find those again.
Yeah, I do see these quite often. Yeah, I see these around a lot of convenience stores in Louisiana. Yep, the club. Yep, I see them around. Yep.
I want to read. How does one person? Just to segue, go back in time, Back to the Future. Here, how does one person run up a $7,500 bar tab?
I don't know. That's insanity,
This is interesting. Maybe you guys know. He bought one bottle at 12:25 p.m. The suspect reportedly ordered one bottle of Ace of Spades Rosé. I've never heard of that. One beer and several bottles of water, totaling $6,782. He left the establishment after both of his credit cards were declined. I don't know how they got to the $7,000. I guess they rounded off the tip or something. But how come one bottle of rose? I guess the one bottle of rosé must have been $4,000, $5,000, $6,000.
That sounds insane, like insanity, really, to me.
It is insane. It is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But in Aspen, if you know anything about Aspen, it's movie star. What did they used to say at the Beverly Hillbillies? Swimming pools and movie stars.
Movie stars,
Right?
yes.
Yeah. And they have some very wealthy people there. John Denver, Sonny and Cher. They all had homes there.
Gene Lampley, Colin
yeah,
Cowell.
The Aspen Institute.
Goldie Hawn, and what's her
Kurt
husband's
Russell.
name? Kurt Russell. I love Kurt Russell movies, man.
Do I Amuse You? I love that movie.
No, that's Goodfellas. Yes, there it is. Wow, Ron, you're fast, man. Do I amuse you? Am I a clown? Am I here to entertain you?
What's this?
Oh God, is that still the greatest crime movie ever made?
So many of them. That Casino,
Godfather.
Yes. Once Upon a Time in America.
You're talking about
I love that. Why do we love those movies?
You were talking about running up a tab.
Yes, I remember this. Yeah. Come here, huh? Oh, he hits him over the head with the bottle.
Running up a tab.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you're right. This is the scene. How much was this tab? I don't even remember. And then he's
$7,500.
oh, okay. There's the magic number. I had to buy a lottery ticket tonight with the 7-5 in it. Chris says, I like $10 wine or less. Chris, you're a smart man.
Me too. I like $10 wine. The house
you can
wine.
get. Have you ever tried Apothic? Very popular. APOT.
I get that at Sam's Club pretty easily. Yeah, very reasonably priced. The Kirkland's brand wines are pretty good.
Wait a second. What's our favorite wine, Jean-Pierre?
Colorasi.
Yes, Paisano.
The Paisano.
Do you remember when you could get that gallon jug for $4.99?
Or Taylor or Paul Masson. Paul Masson I can't find. Obviously, Jay, I did see it in New Orleans, but
I can still find it in some obscure places. All right, well, Claude, that's it. I guess we're finished, and I
got some brats. Nice brats. Ooh. Cut it up in the pasta with the little red sauce.
Oh yeah, Parkview. Okay.
Ooh, looks good.
Like
Ron, I love
the quarterback for the New York Giants would say, yeah.
I love the old videos you did, Ron, where you're eating those little Vienna sausages while you're drinking it with the crackers and everything.
Yeah,
they made me so hungry.
I just did a video for that about 10 days ago. Yeah.
Some shredded beef to make some steak sandwiches. I'm gonna do that Saturday for the football games.
Oh yeah. Well, don't forget, folks. Don't forget the New Orleans Saints are playing the Atlanta Falcons Sunday at 1:00 Eastern. So everybody's
a lot of games. Well, yeah, some of the games Sunday will have some implications. We should know Sunday night who's going to play who before the Bills-Miami game in the playoffs the following week. So a lot of good football watching on Saturday, Sunday, and of course Monday night. The national championship, Michigan and Washington. So,
anybody got any promos? Because that's it. If not,
that is it. Just everybody enjoy the weekend. Be safe. Enjoy all the football, all the sports. New Year.
Pabst Blue Ribbon, 2 for $5. Safeway.
Good deal.
That's not bad. Not bad. All right, Jean.
Look at that size of that. 24 ounces.
I know. Well, don't drink too much of it. All right, Jean, close this out.
Good day, everyone. Jean Henderson, Pierre, the Beverage Round 2. Keep on watching. As always, cheers. Life simple, 3 words. Live, laugh, and love.
Thank you.
It's better than the kazoo. How long can you hold that smile? Yeah.
Sorry.